What's up guys, I'm Newbie Dave and today we're building a fishing cabin. Let's get started. So how's it going everybody? Our little fishing pond here is looking great. I didn't get in here to clean up the other side of the cliff between episodes like I said I would. Maybe I'll do that between the next couple of episodes. Maybe, yeah. But today I want to build our fishing cabin. And unfortunately, as I said in the last episode, my nether portal is kind of in the way because this is the exact spot where my cabin is going to go. So I am going to have to move this thing. I also want to kind of level out this hill a little bit. I already leveled it out a little bit when I first moved in. It was kind of a little bit bigger and I just keep chiseling away at it. And I said I wanted to keep this hill here, but it just doesn't work. The fishing cabin is going to be like sitting 4 or 5 blocks above the water if I leave it at that level, and I just don't like that. Yeah, it's time to flatten it out. So let me move. I don't know where I'm going to put my nether portal yet, but let me at least break it down and then level out this hill a little bit, and then we'll be ready to get started. There we go. Got this whole thing leveled out. It's now at the same level as the ground that my storage building is on. And it also just, it looks a lot better. It doesn't stick up like a sore thumb anymore. I might kind of come over here and round off this side a little bit because it's still a little blocky over here. But I mean, that's not the point of this video right now. I'm not going to get carried away with that. So like I said, I want to make a little fishing cabin for a fishing villager. And this thing is going to be kind of small, kind of simple, kind of rustic, because fishing cabins, they're not big. I mean, the little house that I made over here for my blacksmiths, it's big. It's 2 stories. It's got a working area out in the patio. It's got this working area out front. It's a big building. Fishing cabin shouldn't be that big. So we're not really going to have enough room to move in 2 villagers to this one, but that's okay. And I want this thing to be like right on the water. It can't be right on the water because the water is down here and the cabin's going to be up here, but I want it to be right on the edge here. And I do want it to go down to the water. So let me start, I'll start kind of right here. And I'm going to do just kind of a simple build. So we'll go up 4. It'll probably end up being a little bit taller than that. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, we'll skip 1, 1, 2. So how's that? That might actually be a little bit too big. Yeah, I want it, like I said, I want it small. I want it rustic. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So this, the front here, the inside between the corners, this is 3 and the sides are 6. Again, I don't like even number sides. I like to keep things odd. But like I said, I am probably going to come back and kind of round off this corner later. So I wanted to leave a little bit of space in the back for that. And so I just did spruce for the corners. I'm going to do oak planks for the bottom. And then everything above that, I'm going to do birch. But not, you know, this, yes, it looks weird, but bear with me for a sec. We'll knock this out, and then I'm going to strip the birch. Yeah, I had you going for a sec, didn't I? So it's going to look like this. I think that makes a really nice rustic cabiny looking feel to it. More so than the planks. If we just did planks for the walls, it looks too much like a simple starter home. So I'm going to do all the walls out of birch like this. For now, I'm just going to do the entire walls. I'll come back later and knock out some holes for some windows, but I don't quite know where I want the windows to go just yet. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and do birch everywhere. And if you do the same thing, make sure that all of your birch is going the same direction, because if you have it going sideways like this, when you strip it, the texture is going to be sideways. That just looks really funny before it's stripped. It's like some sort of a cowl building. So let's see, on the inside here, I think I'll do a window here. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and do one opposite that on the other side. I'm going to leave this back corner kind of filled in because I'm going to do something back there later. But the rest of this we can just go ahead and strip. Now, before we put the doors in, I need to put the floor in. Otherwise, we'd have to break the door to put the floor in underneath it and then put the door back. So we might as well just do that first. So for the floor, I'm going to use birch slabs. You can use planks for this. I'm just using slabs because you get to cover more area with fewer materials. And on the outside here, I am just going to go ahead and do a full plank because you'll be able to see it from the outside and it would look weird. Now we can put our door there and there. So this is going to be the front door. This back door is going to lead out onto a little patio to get down to the water. And then for the windows, I'm going to use yellow glass. I think with the birch wood, the yellow glass is going to look kind of really nice with this build. And then, like I said, I do want to have a little patio or something out here where we can get down to the water. So let me go ahead and put that in. I'm also going to do this out of birch slabs. And it's not going to come out too far. Maybe not like that. Whoops, lost one. Maybe 3. And then I think I need to go over one more. Yeah, I think this is good. And then I'm going to knock out this corner and this corner. And we're going to replace these with spruce logs going down into the water. So I'm just going to jump straight down from here. I've got a button there that we'll have to remove. And then we're just going to do spruce logs all the way from the ground under the water, all the way up to right there, and stop. And then we'll do the same thing over here. And actually I'm going to bring these up to the same level as the roof, because we are going to have a roof over this thing. So we want these pillars to come all the way up to that. And then to kind of finish off this patio, we'll just do some spruce fences like this, and we'll leave an opening here. Probably even knock this one out, because this is how we're going to get down to, we're going to put like a little dock down there on the water. Alright, so let's turn our attention to the roof next. So let's get up here. And for the roof, I'm just going to do dark oak stairs. And the dark oak, the dark oak is going to be the entire roof. So I'm not going to do an outline in one material and then come back in and fill in the middle with a different material like I did on my blacksmith house over there or the tower up there. Because this is such a small, simple build, I'm just going to do one material for the roof. And like I said, this is going to be a patio that sticks out over, the roof's going to hang out over the patio. So we'll turn the stairs right here. But I don't want this thing to go up as high as the rest of the roof. So let me come over here. We'll get this side. So this is going to be a little bit weird actually. So let's do, I guess just like that. Yeah, it's just going to turn right here. Yeah, that'll work. Then we'll do upside down stair, regular stair. We'll do that on this side as well. And then we'll do a second layer of stairs above this one. And I think I will do one more layer of stairs above the little patio here. Do I want to do that? Maybe not. Maybe this is where I just do slabs. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do slabs there. So I'll only do the stairs, a second layer of stairs on the roof of the house. And then we'll just do slabs at this level for the patio. And then I guess we need to go up one more with slabs. So I'm actually going to replace these 3 stairs with just solid planks. And then we can have slabs coming off of those. So let me actually jump down and see how this looks from the bottom. Is that okay? I think that's okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's a nice subtle patio awning. Yeah, it's good. Now, I don't know what that's going to mean for like hanging lanterns or anything underneath that roof. So we'll see how that turns out. And I think I want to do something similar for this roof. I don't think I just want to do stairs all the way up. I think at some point I want it to sort of level out. So maybe, can we do one more row? Well, maybe that is just stairs all the way up and then it'll be flat on the top. Yeah, that's fine. I think if I stopped right here and just did slabs all the way across, it would be too flat. And so this, yeah, we'll just take the stairs all the way up. And then for the top, we will just do slabs all the way across. We'll have to do something up here to prevent spawn. So maybe I just come back and put some buttons on top here. Let's see how that looks. So we'll just throw some buttons on top of each of these. I think that will block spawns. If this doesn't work, then maybe I'll come back up here later and convert all of these slabs into upside down stairs. And so you wouldn't be able to see them from underneath because we're gonna put a ceiling inside this thing, but it will look flat on top and the stairs should block spawns. But I think this will be okay. Now we've got the same little gap above our wall, below our roof, and I'm going to fill that in. And I think I want to fill this in with dark oak like this. and maybe we put another slab on top of that there. And then I'm going to strip this. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, looks good. So we'll do that on both sides. And actually, I might just leave this open. Like, this isn't a bad roof. I was gonna just do a layer of dark oak slabs inside here to create a ceiling, but the inside of this roof is not bad, and it adds a little bit of variety to this. So I'm gonna leave it open. Yeah. All right, so like I said, I want to have a little dock down here where the fisherman can go work, because he's a fisherman. He needs to come outside and actually fish in the water. So for the dock, I'm going to do the same thing that I did for my dock in my my first base, and I'm just going to make a bunch of oak trap doors. So we are going to need a way to get down here, so I'm just going to do some what are these birch stairs. So we'll start with one there, and then we'll do an upside down stair below that, and then one more regular stair. So there's going to be the stairs down to the dock, so the rest of this can just be dock. And I'm going to place these trapdoors on the top half of the block right below the stairs. Like that. And so if you open these, they would open down. We're not going to open them. And the reason for that is same reason that we did in my last fishing cabin. Since they're on the top of the bottom block, you can now put stuff on top of them, so this will allow us to put the barrel for the job site down here on the dock. Because the job site will be down here, the fisherman will actually come down here to work during the day. So this is going to get a little bit annoying because I'm going to have to crouch down while placing these other trap doors to avoid opening them. And there's a lot of open water, so I'm going to have to kind of do this from below. Now I do want to come out a little bit further with this dock, so I'm going to have to remove some of this, just kind of push the hill back a little bit on this side. And I think while I'm over here, probably go ahead and replace all this stone that's visible with dirt, like I did everywhere else, so it looks a little bit more natural. Now this isn't going to be a very big dock, primarily because I just don't have a whole lot of space to work with. So I think, maybe, yeah, I'm going to stop it right here. If I go out any further, it's going to be like sticking out into the middle of the little pond. That's just too far. So on the corner here and here, I'm going to replace those with spruce, and then we're going to fill in all the edges with spruce fences. Now the villager could get up on top of this and escape. Like, I don't know if he would escape since there's water here. Yeah, he probably could. Knowing villagers, he'd probably try to get out. So what we're going to do is get a couple of dark oak slabs, and we'll just throw these suckers on top like that and that. Now it's too tall for anyone to jump up on top of. Alright, so there's our little patio on the back of the fishing cabin, and the little dock where he can come down and work right on top of the fishing pond. And now we can start doing a little bit of decorating. So above the door right here, I'm going to knock that block out. We'll put in an iron fence right there. And then right below that, I'm going to put in an upside down stair. And on top of that, we'll put a little flower pot and a little flower. So we've got like a little, I don't know, a little shelf or something hanging over the door with a flower pot in it. Looks nice. I think I'm going to throw a couple of spruce fences on the corners here. That's a little detail that I just really like. It really makes the corners kind of pop out a little. Now inside here, I think I want to actually use a brown bed. I don't know, I've never used brown beds before, but something about this fishing cabin and just the idea of fishing, I like brown and green together. So we're going to do a brown bed, we'll throw in some green carpet, sure, why not? And then back here in the corner, I'm going to throw in a furnace, and above that furnace we'll do some cobblestone to create kind of a chimney that goes up into the ceiling. I mean, it's not really a chimney, it's kind of a small fireplace, but it kind of looks like a chimney. And then to complete the illusion, we'll get up on top here, and we'll continue the cobblestone up a little bit in the corner. Let's see, we need to find the corner. So this hangs over by one block. Yeah, so this is hanging over, this is the edge, and so this is where the cobblestone should be. Yeah, got it. And so we'll just do one there, and then we'll just do a wall on top. So it's a very, very small chimney. It's not like the smokestack that we have on some of our other builds over there. And then I got to put little sort of flower flower box, I guess, underneath this the window here. I love the flower boxes. I think they look great. So we'll just put some grass there and then a couple of flowers in the flower box. Yeah. I'll probably come back in a little bit and kind of just do some bone meal in the grass around here to get some grass, some tall grass, some ferns, some other flowers. We'll come back inside here, throw a crafting table in the corner, and I like putting flowers and flower pots on top of crafting tables. I think it looks nice. And let's see, I want to put a painting up in here somewhere. Let's do one here. Just kind of a small painting, so we'll kind of block it off like that. And yeah, that's a good one. So we've got a little painting and oh, a chest. I want to put a chest in here. And then finally, by this back door, we'll put up an item frame and we'll throw in a fishing rod in the item frame. This will be the villager's fishing rod, so he can come over here when he wants to go fishing and come out here and start fishing off the dock. And the villager's never actually going to do that, it's just for decoration. I'm just going to quickly do a little bit more decoration on the outside of this thing, and then I think we'll be ready to move in our villager. Alright, so we are ready to move in our new villager. So we will come over here, we'll put down our barrel. This guy became a fisherman, and I have to lock him in with either cod or string. I've got some raw cod back at my storage building. Okay, so we will lock him in. We'll get our cooked cod for raw cod and an emerald. Not a great deal, but it's what it takes. Now we can break this. He'll stay a fisherman. Let's figure out which bed is his. Not that one. Sorry, bro. So okay, so it was that bed. You know, this is getting kind of complicated because my villagers, they're breaking their bonds to the beds that they have and binding to other beds. Because I noticed that my armor and my weaponsmith weren't sleeping the other night, and it's because they were bound to some other bed, and I don't know how that's happening. And you can see that one of the villagers in there is bound to the potion machine. So I don't know, having these extra villagers is kind of complicating things. So I'm just going to get rid of them really fast. Now I only have the one villager to deal with. Sorry guys, but that's what I need to do right now. Well, now this guy's really upset. And understandably, I just kind of killed his friends right in front of him. There we go. He was all running around and wasn't going near the minecarts. I had to put some rails down. And off he goes. So I think it's kind of unfortunate that the barrel is a job site, because I think barrels are great to decorate with, and because this is a very villager heavy base, I can't decorate with barrels. So that's unfortunate. So I'll let you out. This is your new home. And I'm going to place his barrel out on the dock for him to work. And I'm actually going to put it right here. I think this is a good spot for it. Having that one fence there was kind of weird. So the barrel looks really nice there. He can come down here to work. He'll be on his dock. Everything looks good. Okay, I thought he had run off, but he's still just hanging out outside for some reason. All right, so this is your new bed. This is your new bed. Why aren't you binding to it? There we go. Okay, so he's bound to his bed. I saw the sparkles on his job site earlier, so he is moved in. Now, I am absolutely not going to bother trying to put this guy through the zombifier to get his prices low. Fisherman villagers don't really sell anything useful. Their trades aren't good, the prices aren't good, the stuff that they sell isn't really worth buying from them. Like cooked cod, I mean, I can put cod in a smoker or a furnace and cook it. I don't need to sell it to do that. So I'm never going to buy anything from this guy. I just wanted to farm a fisherman over our nice new fishing pond, and there we go. Our little fishing cabin is complete. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. In between episodes, I'm going to take the path that we started to split around the tower earlier and go ahead and bring it up here. Now that we have something to connect to by the path, I'll do that between episodes. Where I put the rails to get the villager up here was kind of where I'm thinking of extending that path. So I'll do that between episodes. We'll get this thing connected to the rest of the base, and it's going to look really good. I'm really happy with this nice, simple fishing cabin. Didn't have to do anything really fancy or elegant. It's just a nice, rustic little fishing cabin. Looks really nice on our nice little fishing pond that we worked on last time, and I'm really happy with all of it. So thanks y'all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button, and while you're down there, if you haven't done so, please subscribe so you'll get notified of future episodes as they come out. Thanks y'all, and have a great day.